Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims info/thoughts video. So today I'm going to talk a bit about the blog for fitness stuff, as well as a couple of interesting things SimGuru Graham said on the forums. But first I'm going to go through a few screenshots that EA sent me. So first we have this gym here, and I love how the lighting looks. Definitely helps having all of those windows. But yeah, we got like the two rock climbing wall treadmills, and it looks like one sim is running out of time or something, I guess. I guess it's like a Sonic 06 Wave Ocean situation. We're not gonna make it, let's speed up, or something. So hopefully that sim will make it. And it looks like pretty much all the sims are wearing at least one new Create a Sim item here. The new gym equipment looks very fancy too. Lots of orange going on, much orange. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of other color swatches too, but yeah, very fancy, very modern, very high-end, so we can just make a state-of-the-art gym in Windenburg or something. Yeah, just make over that harbor gym and just make it look way more fancy with all that stuff. And then we move on to this living room here. And actually the first thing that caught my eye was the woman who's standing up, because the top portion of her outfit really reminds me a lot of something that we had in the Island Paradise expansion pack for The Sims 3. So it's interesting to see that pop up again. I don't really have much else to say about the clothes other than what I said already in the reaction video that I did, where it's just like, yeah, I'm probably going to use a lot, if not all of this clothing. And also, like I said in my reaction video, I really like the windows. It's just like, this is how you modern. just put weird shapes together and there you go. You've got ultra modern furniture and building material. The door looks really cool too. I almost didn't recognize it amongst all the windows, but then I saw the door handle, I was like, oh, that's a door. So it should be interesting to see how builders will use this in their future builds. I guess I could imagine seeing these in a lot of what would be called eco-modern builds, and that's definitely a style that I'm into. I also noticed some people have been comparing the ceiling light to what we have in the eco-living object vote, and I guess it does look similar to number 17, which did not make the cut. The only ceiling light that made it is the bare light bulb, number 18. So it is good that we're kind of getting 17, but not really. It still looks different enough, but it still looks similar as well. So yeah, I'm kind of glad about that. We're getting a light that looks like 17, but we're getting it in 2017 and not next year. But let's move on to the last screenshot here, where we kind of have like a hybrid indoor gym and bathroom, because there's no wall really separating them other than the really short half wall. Interesting setup there, but I guess it is just kind of for like the aesthetic of the screenshot. It's not like something that you would normally have in game. But in hindsight, I guess the ceiling light at the very top of the screenshot looks even more like number 17 than the other one. But yeah, still pretty cool nonetheless. I'm really glad we're getting more ceiling lights. And I find it very interesting that with these workout videos, they appear to be filmed with The Sims 4, not The Sims 3. So it's a very odd breaking the convention of using the previous Sims game to film videos for the current Sims game's channel. And one point that was actually brought to me on Twitter just now is that maybe it's with the purpose of having The Sims mimic the movements of the actual sim that's on the TV screen, and the animations in The Sims 3 would be a little bit too different. Yeah, like the Wii Fit Trainer, just mirror my movements. Still feels a bit weird to me nonetheless, because I think it would be even weirder than, say, if every single channel on The Sims 4's TV was black and white, and then suddenly... Without further ado, let's get to the blog. So it starts off by talking about the new rock climbing treadmill. So, yep, it is definitely meant to be a climbing wall and a treadmill in one. It'll give your sim an intense workout that allows them to lose weight while simultaneously building muscle. and as your sim becomes more experienced at bouldering, they can attempt increasingly difficult climbs, which I guess includes the fire mode, and as well as compete against others to set high scores. So I wonder if there's a leaderboard of sorts attached to each of these rock climbing treadmills that you put down, because it'd be kind of cool, I think, if you could just like have a view interaction and then it would show like the actual Sims who have scored the highest on it. So then it could actually have like a rivalry going on in my Let's Plays or something where it's like, oh, it's Lucy Machado has the highest score. Alright, I'm trying to beat it now. I actually just remembered one little feature that I really liked from the Superstar expansion pack for Sims 1, where there's like this gossip magazine you'd get in the mail and you could check to see who's hot and who's not. And it actually could show your Sims on there if they were really famous. I remember I managed to get Michael Batchelor onto that hot list, and that was really satisfying. So I'd love to see something similar to that for the rock climbing treadmill. And I do also want to go over the middle part of the blog. I find that pretty interesting too, where it starts off saying, if the rock climbing treadmill is too daunting for your clumsy Sims, no worries, mate. They can also enjoy new workout videos with your choice of exercise routine to make them sweat at their local gym or from the comfort and privacy of their own home. So this almost makes it sound like as if it's not a new channel, but I think it is. Because when they say workout videos, I keep thinking of like those old Richard Simmons VHS tapes that my parents had. But, I mean, VHS is not really a thing anymore in the 2010s, so I guess it probably is still a channel after all. I don't think it's really a Blu-ray or anything that you buy from Build Mode. I think it is just something that's on every TV. Then the second paragraph talks about the earbuds, so yeah, I'll call them earbuds from now on instead of the MP3 player. But you can use the earbuds to crank the music to get your sim in a muscle-burning mood. And the versatile earbuds go wherever your sim goes without disturbing other sims in your vicinity. One question I have about this, though, is that to listen to music, do you have to buy earbuds from the build mode and then your sim can listen to music? Or is it something that's just automatically available with every sim? You would just click on your sim and then you'd have a listen to music option. So it'd be interesting to see how exactly that works, because then that's like another one of those things where if you were like trying to do a medieval neighborhood or something, it would just be really weird, because not only will all of the Sims have cell phones automatically, they'll also automatically have earbuds. Yeah. I guess that is something you really couldn't do very well in The Sims 4 anyways, but it would just make things even worse if you were trying to do that. I also find it interesting at the end of the paragraph where they say that you can help make your Sims home a relaxing sanctuary using a set of new bathroom items. Because it reminds me of that remark I made the other day where I was saying, oh, if this fitness pack was to not have new sweatpants, that'd be like making a bathroom stuff pack without including a toilet. And that's almost, but not quite, actually happening now. Because there doesn't seem to be a new toilet with this stuff pack. Yet there's a new shower, a new corner tub, a new sink, and some clutter as well, like the towel rack. So even though this isn't called the bathroom stuff, it's fitness stuff for a reason. So I can't just fault them for not including a toilet in what's meant to be a fitness-focused stuff pack. But still, I find that kind of amusing. Before I end this video, I do want to mention a couple of posts that SimGuru Graham made on the official forums. So here he just kind of clarifies what the main features are fitness stuff, since initially it does appear like the only new gameplay is the rock climbing treadmill. But while it is the star of the pack, there are the new earbuds, and there's the new workout videos as well that let your sim follow along to exercise routines for power sculpting or Plumboomba dancing? What is that? A typo? I don't think so. It probably is this generation's version of this muscle. That's my guess anyways, but yeah, Plumboomba dancing. I can't imagine that looking anything else other than really weird. This other forum post is quite interesting though, because it's in response to a question about would a swing set really take up more animation budget than what they've done for the rock wall? And yeah, it actually does. The same goes for the lounge chairs and picnic blankets, because those are all objects that would require different sim postures, which are essentially a base pose that they animate sims from while using an object. And those objects are also ones where they would want sims to be able to multitask with socializing. And a new posture would require a ton of animation to support socializing, so while supporting multitasking with socializing would be the bulk of the work, there are some other animation issues they'd need to solve for swing specifically that take it out of the realm of things they would consider in a stuff pack. So there you go. If you've been wondering why they haven't done like a playground stuff pack with a swing set, that's the reason. Yeah, it is kind of too bad that they didn't put any playground equipment in Parenthood, but I think there's still plenty more opportunities for those sorts of things to come back. But it's still interesting to hear that multitasking does take up that much effort. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a big issue with getting toddlers into the game as well. And that wraps up another Sims info/thoughts video, so let me know in the comments section below what you think of the new info related to fitness stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to the stuff pack still. I don't think it's going to be my favorite stuff pack ever. I think that's still going to go to kids' room, but I think I'm going to use all the stuff in the stuff pack quite often, so even if it doesn't even like rank in the top 3, at least it will be something that I'll use often, and that alone will make this stuff pack really worth it. But I'll talk to you all later, and have a great day! Thanks for watching!